I'm Elwirfy, and today we're going to be playing some more Colony Survival. That's right. So, what is the plan for today? Well, clearly we want to work on that wall. We're going to continue wall expansion. No problem with that. I think stone is probably going to be the resource we need more, but we do have plenty of wood. Let's just I just want to see how far we can get on this wall here. I want to make the wall be as good as possible, you know? Wow, I got a bit loud. Kind of got into it because I really love making videos of this, but I don't always get time to make the video, which sucks. Because I love making this video. I love it, I love it, I love it. It's great. Okay. Good, good, good. Okay, okay. We're just making the wall build up. And obviously it'll be a little bit different. We can actually fill it in since it's going to be a too thick wall. There's no reason to necessarily waste our stone. Even though some might argue that, oh, wait a minute, but stone is easier to get. Well, yeah, stone can be easier to get, but no one's gonna see it, and I want to hang on to as much stone as I can because we don't get stone at nearly as fast of a rate. If I go out and collect wood versus stone, the amount of wood I get, because it's 4 wood for every one stone essentially, because everything takes the same amount of time to mine, which means that it's actually better for me to spend wood because we can get better wood resources quicker. Like we can replenish it better, so essentially our wall will look, you know, better. Just let me do this. It'll be fine, guys. It'll be fine. And look, we had perfect amount. Now our walls are much bigger. Look at that. Don't you like this design? I love it. I think this design is absolutely amazing. If you don't like it, I'm very sorry. But I love this design. I don't know. It makes me feel like, oh, look at all this progress. Look at how great we're doing. Anyway, our farmland is going pretty good, pretty good. Oh, we have enough seeds for another farm. Ah, what am I doing? You guys must have been like yelling at me or something. Ah, you need to get another farm. Aha. All right, let's get that farm going. Oh, sweet Jesus. Boom. Yep, that's right. That's what we have to do. Okay, and hire a colonist. Yep, colonist is hired. Our munitions production is going quite well. Anyway, let's continue making that wall. I won't get distracted again. The center part of the wall is going to have to be the last part we do, just because I don't want to ruin what we have going here. And if I need to go out and mine more wood, we'll do that. I don't want to. I'm hoping we can just, you know, get enough logs. I do want another forester after I get all my farming set up. Maybe I'll put a okay, so it'll be kind of tough to get the forester working in quite the way I want him to, but I think we'll find a way, I think. And yeah, see, we're able to skip out on some of the stone, because the stone now gives us a good layout for how we want to do things. Yep. We'll use stone to fill in the gaps here. There'll obviously be gaps here, which is fine. Just go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead and do this part right now because this part's easy to get done. It's easy to get done. Yeah, so as you can see, that's about where our, you know, where stuff isn't going to be visible, which is fine, which is completely fine. Yep. And then we'll have to dig out the moat. It'll be a project or a process. Don't get me wrong here. This is not a one episode kind of building job to get done. You know, this is going to take a while. We might even have to have ramparts, which will mean that the wall will still be like 3 wide, so that way we can make it feel like the guards are able to really use their range to the most effectiveness. Again, obviously our ammunition is going up, so I'm not too worried about it. Gonna need to get, man, it's just gonna come down to those forestries. I mean, if we're gonna be honest here, it'll come down to the forestry, which kind of sucks. Yeah, because see, now we give it the illusion. Obviously, you guys will know it's not really stone back to back, but because you guys are watching it. I suppose you guys would know about the trick I guess I'm trying to play with the wood, but I don't see it as that big of a deal because it'll still look cool. Because we don't have any exploding zombies, we don't need, you know, there to be, you know, additional thickness of stuff. Yeah, because the stone's going to be on those corners anyway. We're just going to extend this all the way back. Maybe this is faster. Yeah, this is a bit faster. Yeah, because we don't need, again, we don't need obviously the stone wall parts to be there. And then this comes into the next problem, obviously, as you can tell. Raising up this whole wall, you know, fixing up that wall will also be a bit of a part of the challenge. And obviously doing construction on this back part of the wall is going to be the hardest part. We might go inside pretty soon here, just to make sure we don't get caught out in the open. I don't want us to get killed and lose our copper. That would be kind of bad. So just trying to... And the birds are going away. Yep, zombies. Oh, fuck. Run. Let's run. Get to the base. Get to the base. Oh, this is going to be tough. Well, it shouldn't be that bad, but... Yep. Let's go. Our guards are in position. Good job, boys. Yep. And we're safe. That's the nice thing about the maze as well, is that you don't need to... They won't hurt me. They won't hurt me. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah, and our the wheat farm is already going great. Yes, so we need to think about expanding our production of arrows even more. I know we have 3,000, but I really want to get rid of the slinger jobs and make them all archers, you know what I mean? So we don't have to hire any more people for that. Now, in here, we have some production going pretty well. I think we're going to put more on this side. Yep, we're going to have more on this side. So... let's get some more of those anvils, or furnaces, I guess. So we'll need our copper nails, which kind of works. Let's see here. Copper. Oh, why is our copper so low? We need miners. We need miners. Okay, let's actually hold off on that because I think these guys are using it. Let's go down to the mine and let's get some more miners. I didn't realize we were having such a problem with having such little copper. Maybe it's because I'm making all those nails. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. I'm not going to claim any responsibility for anything because I can choose to do that. And let's just make another miner. And that'll be okay, I think. Because we certainly still have plenty of ammunition. Heck, I'll be nice and I'll just make more bullets real quick. Just so that way everything goes well. You know, gonna just use up the stone I have in my hands, but that's okay. There. Now we have plenty. Now we have plenty of bullets there, ready to go for that. Yep, because especially since there's going to be a significant amount more people using those rocks to kill them than not. For example, are they? Yep, some of them are getting onto the bridge. That's not good. But we're killing them. We are killing them. We're doing a great job. Those red zombies don't seem to be too big of a threat right now. Especially since we have our archers at the gates and archers on the walls. We got archers all over the place. Look at that. See how much better that looks? How the walls extend upward like that rather than that, you know, puny little wall. I'd say we're looking at a significant difference here. Significant in the sense that it's, you know, amazing. It just looks good, you know. I just think it looks good. Again, we'll sort out this middle. I'm really trying to avoid dealing with that middle problem there because I don't want to be part of that because that just sucks. And we're already at 50 wheat seeds. We're almost at the point where we'll be able to get another farm, which is great. Still don't know what I'm going to do with this land. Might just make it farmland because, you know, we have so many farms. So we need to be able to feed our people. You know, we need to feed our people. And we need to think about, so yeah, so the bridge will come there. Obviously, people will be able to get onto the wall at that point. I suppose we could just... what would happen is we'd end up removing every single job. Right? That's how it would go. And then I would have to replace all the jobs. And the problem is I want to replace them with archer jobs. And I don't necessarily think we can. Because we don't have the ammunition to supply it. And then, you know, right now we have a better distribution. Because look at how many slings we're hanging... you know, how many stones we're hanging onto compared to the amount of arrows. So our arrow production is still being allowed to go up significantly well. Which is great. And I think we do need to... well, let's hire another miner. Because again, our food production is going great. Oh, he needs a bronze pickaxe. Whoa, we need a pickaxe, so we need a bronze ingot. Okay, let's get a bronze ingot. Just make... Oh, that may have been too many. Might have been too many, but it means there's more miners, so let's go ahead and add another copper miner job while we're at it with our last... Yeah, with our last bed there, let's go ahead and just add another copper miner job to kind of make up for the fact that we just made those tools, so we may as well make sure our copper comes back at a better rate, so we have the ability to actually, you know, yep, we just need to have more miners. We're doing their thing. So that way we're really getting the most out of our miners. Yeah. We'll be fine. It'll be okay. Let's go outside and let's make some more stuff. Oh, what do you guys need? Oh, wheat. Maybe it's not wheat day. It'll get worked on at some point. I'm sure. Sure. Stuff will get harvested again as we get more farms. The rate at which we get food will be a little bit better. I mean, I like this. This is looking great. Right? I mean, if we're being honest here, I think it looks pretty darn good. I don't think that there's anything wrong with this. Okay. Let's go ahead and climb up the wall here. We're going to hop around this side, and we're doing the most difficult part of this wall, which is essentially just... ooh. Okay, so it's a little off balance, but again, who's really going to notice, right? It's fine. It's fine. Like, in all honesty, no one's gonna notice, or at least nothing significantly will be noticed. Yeah, 'cause this is behind the... Yeah, so we can essentially say that the pattern restarts anyway. Not a problem. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Explosion. I don't know, cool action sounds. We're making stuff. I love it. Even though this is the side of the wall we're not really going to be looking at, but it will require probably the most resources, which is a bit ironic, but it's okay. We don't have any more wood. Ugh. I just stole iron. I need to steal temperate logs. See, we're really making... I'm gonna give it to them. They deserve it. Let me take the stone, though, so I can at least fill out... Let's at least fill out the stone parts. We shall move on later. Yeah. We have plenty of stone needs anyway, so even if it doesn't line up perfectly, I think it'll be okay, right? Yeah. Now what's gonna suck is if I do all this and then I find out, oh no, there's a problem. Then you know, like say the pattern doesn't work out and it's not even, which I'm pretty sure it's a 64 block radius. So I guess maybe going out by one maybe hurts that, because then it makes it a 66 block radius, but that's still an even number, so ideally we would still be okay, even though we are alternating. I guess then that's odd, so in a sense maybe it's guaranteed not to work, but then I'm going to have that gap there, which kind of means I can screw with the pattern, which is good, because if the pattern couldn't be messed with, I'm just worried about those corners, right? I want to make sure that those corners all line up to be kind of the same here. Yep, see, we're going past where the mine is. That's good. Of course, we're getting our wall to look much more like a castle. Heck, I might even make a second layer extending out past the safe zone that kind of takes a different approach to the idea of what we consider to be safe, which would be kind of nice. You know, we're making everything a little bit better, which is always a good thing. Okay, let's build up some of our wall here. Yep, going right on behind it. Yeah, see, the pattern isn't that big of a deal. We'll be okay. Again, it's really not noticeable that much, especially when you have the two patterns on the inside. No one's like looking back and forth. This is no interior wall. Oh man, that would be kind of cool though, wouldn't it? If we had like interior walls as well. Maybe this part could actually be expanded into something a bit bigger. So yeah, now we'll skip to make up for the fact that we don't have wood. I don't really want to necessarily go getting wood today. That's kind of a pain, you know what I mean? I kind of want to give our forester a chance to kind of give us some wood. That way I don't have to feel quite as guilty about just having to go ahead and take it. And then of course we have the corner. Okay, so that's good. We at least have the corner built up. And then we'll get this done. Yep, and we're just gonna, you know, mine it up here. Nothing horrible happening. Okay. Yeah. See, that's okay. And wow, that wood is gone. Okay, the wood disappeared. All of it. Probably because we're making arrows, which is fine. It's fine. I just kind of would wish that, you know, I didn't have to go. I didn't want to get wood today, but we need wood, and we're just not getting it fast enough, which sucks. I mean, it's like, man, I really wanted to not have to do this. This is not the most fun thing for me either, having to go mine the wood. But I guess, you know, it is kind of nice in a sense that, hey, you get to go back to the roots of the game. You see that no matter how technologically advanced you get, you always need to go mine something yourself. Which is, I guess, maybe the plight of a king. I don't know. I don't know if it's supposed to be some sort of a moral lesson here or anything. The way I see it, it's just like, hey, look at how annoying it is to mine stuff. Yeah. I guess maybe it's supposed to feel empathy for the people, but then it's like the people are already willing to be like your slaves, essentially, since I don't pay them. I don't pay those people. I pay them with, I guess, maybe being allowed to stay alive inside the borders of my walls. But I mean, that's kind of a minor thing, right? I mean, no one like looks at like the government and is like, oh hey, you know, look at how great it is that we're allowed to stay alive. I mean, we're like, we want to have a standard of living in most Western society, right? So, you know, I guess that's kind of up to debate. I'm not too sure how to feel about it. Yeah, see, everything's disappearing. Clearing out this forest here is probably going to be really good. I mean, look, we already have a lot of wood. I mean, I don't expect this to be, you know, some big thing. You know, we're going to be, and plus we've almost gotten the entire wall backside kind of finished anyway, so it'll be fine. And in fact, let's go ahead and make some more wood. Boom. Yeah, they immediately start taking the wood. It's kind of sad. And then boom, there's the wood. They have the wood. They have now been given wood. They have like 300 or so. Perfectly acceptable. Okay, it's getting late. Probably gonna want to head back to the colony. Yeah, let's just head back. It's fine. We're okay. We didn't need like a ton of wood. Maybe I'll make a hedge mace. Ooh, a hedge mace could actually be kind of fun. That would be quite the thing. I think this bridge is gonna come out really well. I feel like people underestimate how well this bridge is going to be, you know, just in general. Because I mean, if you look at that, right, this just looks amazing. I think because like, oh, look at how great this bridge is. You know, it goes over. People feel like they're in like a part of a big society, or at least I feel like. I would feel like I'm in a big society, at least if it was me anyway, right? Yeah, because see, you can barely notice that it's, you know, you don't know it's offsides. You'd only notice that it's offsides if, you know, if something weird happened. And plus, look at this, how the wall, like, totally matches up with, you know, with the road. It's perfect. I love it. It's perfectly good. You know, and then that conveniently matches up. It's like I made my road accidentally designed to perfectly line up with everything. Like, for example, on this side, for example, if I wanted to make sure that things kind of matched up over here, I could just design it that way. But then again, we have this wood thing going all the way across, so maybe it won't be quite as efficient, but maybe over there, we want to have the stone line up, for example. If we look over here at this one, yeah, the stone might line up, maybe. I'm not too sure. It's completely subjective as to whether or not it's going to look better or worse. We do have 2 guards over there, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay, so we got some more arrows, maybe 100 more. I think we'll be okay. Didn't necessarily expand too many colonists, so I don't think there's going to be that big of a problem. In terms of expansion, how are we doing on our copper? It's really not getting to where I want it to be. Let's go ahead and make another minor job. We're going to need to make more beds, though, so that kind of sucks, but we really want to just make sure that our copper is being mined in the most efficient way possible. We have a lot of copper miners. We're going to have a lot of copper miners, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. Let's make another bronze anvil, actually, as well. So how do we do that? We essentially need the ingots. We need copper nails. Okay, so we're going to have to be very conservative with our spending. Do we need that? We need 1 more set of copper nails. Okay, then we need copper tools. Oh, okay. Just bring the copper tools down. Yeah. Let's get another bronze anvil. I just want to make sure that we're actually getting an increase of our arrow production. If we're gonna have more wood, right? And you know, it'll be like, you know, oh, let's put that there, and then I'll go ahead and get myself a box. So we need to put the wood down there. And we also need, oh, guess what? More copper nails, of course, because everything takes copper nails nowadays, which is a little annoying, but, you know, that's what it is. And, hey, my dog is walking over here. That's pretty cool. All right, and as you probably heard, that's going to be the end of the episode. I think we got a lot of progress done. We worked on that wall. I think everything's going great. So anyway, guys, as always, I'm Elwirfy, and I will definitely be seeing you guys next time.